insane. He built an Airbus A320 cockpit. Look at this. Look, he's turned this whole room into a flight sim center. Look at this. Now, in today's video, we're going to talk about one of my most favorite subjects again, and that is flight sim setups. You know, over the past year, I've been kind of, flexing on you with the motion setup rig I have and I use for my live stream. But everybody, I think it's about time that we talk about you guys' setup. So I made this Instagram story.
Now, hello, Flight Simulator fans. Guess what? I have a challenge for you. You may remember, like a year ago, I made a video about rating you guys' setup at home, like the sim setups at home, and I wanted to do that again. Make a part 2 video where you guys send me in your flight sim setups and I review them.
And that's what you guys did. And I'm honestly amazed you guys have got amazing setups right here. This is Devoted Yeti _OK. And look at this. He's built a custom overhead panel. That's insanely cool. Take a look. This is made out of plywood here. This overhead panel itself, it's got the switches right here, which is then connected to what I think is this Raspberry Pi. And this dude's better equipped than me. Take a look. We've got a working overhead panel. I don't know if it's working. Maybe it's not working. Maybe this all just falls. Yeah, you might want to clean your camera, but this is immensely cool. I would love to do this kind of DIY stuff. Sadly, I'm not that handy. This definitely gets like a 8 out of 10 from 8 out of 10 setup. And geez, my man Nick Romero has a full-on 737 cockpit there. So this is insane. Take a look. We've got the 737 autopilot and the EFIS, and we even have an MCDU. That's better equipment than I have. Also here, kind of custom, also made out of plywood, the cockpit here, that makes you have your throttle on your ride, like in the real cockpit. I'm not quite sure about the distance, though, to the throttle. That seems like a very long arm you have to have. But take a look, we even have a nose tiller and a landing gear. Look at this. It must be immensely expensive. Also, the good old radio panel by SciTech. This is good. Honeycomb yoke is also totally all right. This definitely also gets like a 8 out of 10 from me, simply because the chair is from a Ford tri-motor. Hey, 8 out of 10. The problem about these setups, though, I think, is that they're not very universal. Well, once you build this, you can only fly the 737, mainly because of compatibility. Like, I'm honestly not sure what an Airbus autopilot would be able to do with, the autopilot panel of a 737. Yeah, this is kind of my personal issue as well. Once you start, going deeper into, upgrading your flight sim rig, you kind of have to settle yourself on one airplane type or manufacturer. But if you're an Airbus hater, you should go for this. Great. All right, we've got Javuz Zadlife, who has multiple computers. This is one computer right here. This is one screen, one second screen, which is probably great for managing ATC or something. We have some sort of flight simulator running. We have an actual autopilot panel here as well. And whatever this is, and an iPad and a MacBook Pro. And I don't know how, but you managed to pick the worst camera ever in the world to make this photo. Did you take this with your potato? But looks good so far. The joystick, I'm not even able to tell what joystick that is. It's 6 out of 10. Photo, sock, Lamau. All right, Sim Nilsson. Very expensive. Cost me $10,000. I would doubt that. A bit chaotic. I don't know. This is some sort of Estonian vodka, which is gonna go great for some VATSIM flying. Maybe the financial theory and corporate policy, which acts as a monitor stand, cost $9,000. Otherwise, I couldn't explain the price. Hey, but at least we're rocking the SciTech yoke, which is now 1,000,000 years old. 5 years ago, I bought one used off a dinosaur. No, this is all right. 5 out of 10 for vodka. Good. All right, take a look at this setup here, which is apparently shit. Well, there is no flight sim in this setup at all. But come on, guys, we should stop hating on people that may not have the opportunity to have a big flight sim rig. This is not a lot of space. We're all one community, so we should not hate. 0 out of 10. I mean, the headset seems all right, but at least the computer has very poor specs. We all got to start small on the flight sim setups. Indeed, I think. I mean, I started off with a phone. Yeah. Hey, and look at this right here. Very regular setup. We have got the good old Thrustmaster yoke, which genuinely is good. I think I do like the idea of using your computer case as sort of a stand for your throttle lever. Hey, I have the same mouse, actually. This is good. The computer looks great. 6.9 out of 10. That's what I say. And what's this? It's very messy, apparently, according to Logan. No, I mean, we have a really fat computer case here. That's good. We've got a very good yoke, once again. Also, the Bravo throttle by Honeycomb. Very nice. Maybe the chair needs a bit of an upgrade and the headset. Not sure about the art. What's that? Welcome home, Logan. We missed you. That's great. Welcome home, Logan, everybody. Hey, but take a look, Honeycomb. The blue screen. 6.9 out of 10. And look, my man's got the hybrid setup, flying both Boeing and Airbus. And he's got a monitor by A320. I like the aircraft tags. That's good. Hey, you know, actually, the Thrustmaster joystick is totally decent as well. We've got all right rudder pedals and the ugliest PC case in the world. Definitely not bad. I like the hybrid. 6.9 out of 10. Oh, and what a beautiful setup this is here with the vertical monitor, which is, I guess, great for Simbri. If you have all the information on there, that's actually a pretty cool idea. We have a teddy bear and a Porsche. I think in 997, something like that. A very good PC case, definitely looks better than mine. And well, we once again have the Thrustmaster Airbus setup. 7 out of 10. You know, it seems that Thrustmaster really had a big success with the Airbus setup, which is truly great. This is actually a cool idea as well here by Max. The idea of using a windowsill here to place your throttle so that you have both your flight controls next to you, also this tiny desk, is pretty cool. Not bad at all. Look, another Thrustmaster Airbus setup. Good, cool light. 6.9 out of 10. I like the Pringles. Yeah. Dock! We have a dock! We have a dock! We have a dock using Airbus Thrustmaster joystick as well. Everyone has them. I would recommend getting the full-on throttle quadrant with the flaps and the spoilers. It's truly amazing. But hey, this is absolutely good. 10 out of 10 for a dock. And another Thrustmaster setup. I'm not sure about using a laptop for Microsoft Flight Simulator. I don't know how well it runs. This seems to be a very high-performance one, though. So that should be all right. We have a proper Airbus checklist, which is laminated, and a really cool light. This one also gets a 7 out of 10. It's very simple. And another Airbus Thrustmaster, 6.9 out of 10 as always. Hey, and look, my man's got sort of a military setup. I have the same joystick here, the Warthog. Pretty good. I mean, if you're into DCS and fighter jets, that's great. You definitely get minus points for the 3x4 monitor. So 6.8 out of 10. And my man's got a video here. Okay.
And joystick.
Good.
Postcards.
Postcards! Look. All right, this is very interesting. How's this a flight simulator setup? I mean, hey, you got a good microphone and a good, like, Behringer interface and a probably very good PC, but you're using an old Xbox controller. I use an old Xbox 360. I'm not sure how much I need a joystick and throttle. All right, that's fair enough. 0 out of 10. The funny thing is that, you know, these guys with gamepads are probably the ones that land the best on VATSIM. And like the best pilots, like with the setup. All right, take a look. Yes, finally, something that changes. We've got the Turtle Beach yoke, which I reviewed a while ago on the channel. So we've got a really good PC. The yoke is great, very simplistic, very nice. Also, 6.9 out of 10. Okay. Father.
Boeing yoke, TCA pedals.
Good rudder pedals. Good rudder pedals.
I don't touch grass.
Me neither, man. Thank you, Ben. This has also been a 7 out of 10. And geez, this one is great as well. We've got the motor panel from SciTech. We've got the autopilot panel as well. Everything there. We've got a vertical monitor, which is perfect for flight sim, I think. We've got an iPad running Navigraph. And take a look at that huge crane. Good. And I think he's running like a dual setup here. We've got another. Look, this is crazy. Definitely a 7.1 out of 10 for me. Hey, and take a look. We've got another DIY one. This is immensely cool. It's kind of like a Cessna setup. Got autopilot panel. We've got a multi-panel. These panels are perfect for simulating a Cessna. Obviously, the yoke is kind of outdated, but this is immensely cool. Also here with the screen. 8 out of 10, especially for effort. I like this DIY stuff, you know, with the plywood, although it's not finished yet at all. Also, you should maybe paint that wall. Hey, another hybrid setup. Thrustmaster's really making bank with this one. Hey, good 737 setup. We've got a bag of crisps and some stolen safety carts. I like stealing. 7 out of 10. And whoa, talking about DIY, take a look at this. Someone's trying to build an Airbus cockpit, kind of in the making, I guess. We've got like monitors here behind the cardboard or whatever this is. And it's kind of, I mean, it's kind of illegal to have a Boeing seat then. No, just kidding. No, this is great. Very cool DIY, 8 out of 10. All right. Oh, this is quite retro. Now we've got the good old Thrustmaster, I think HOTAS 1, I think it's called, and a 4x3 monitor. I mean, it is able to run relatively well. I mean, what flight sim is that? Is that FSX? All right, I get it. Okay, he's running a VRAM 1 gigabyte. That's insane. Honestly, 6 out of 10. All right, what's this? Obviously a joke. Because that was Osama bin Laden's computer. Hey, this is interesting. We've got the Wing Airbus joystick and the Boeing Thrustmaster yoke. That's pretty cool. Also, good PC case. And we've got an inspirational quote. Impossible is God's starting point. I have no idea what you're trying to say about that. Once again, upgrade that Thrustmaster throttle, but definitely also 7 out of 10. You've got a lot of stuff going on there. Another Boeing yoke with the Boeing quadrant. I think actually the first time someone has a Boeing throttle, but actually I don't like that one very much. It doesn't have very good haptics on the flaps, for example. Good PC case, everything well. 6.9 out of 10. Just a good old keyboard and controller. All right, so he's using an Xbox controller again. That is very much minus aura. Also, do you not, is that a free PC case? Is there like a glass panel? There's no glass. Is there a glass panel? Please put a glass panel on your PC case. And holy moly! Connor Rotterdam. He's a flight student for ATPL. Look at this. He's got, what is that? I think that's Cessna cockpit here. G1000 running. Jesus, that's pretty cool. Yeah, also Microsoft Flight Simulator. Nothing to worry about there. SciTech yoke, which may be outdated, yes. I think he's used a lot for POF and comms. Great for practicing for real life. Very comfy chair, almost like a Boeing. But this is insane. He built an Airbus A320 cockpit. Look at this. Look, he's turned this whole room into a flight sim center. Look at this. So he's got like a dual monitor setup or something and an Airbus. So here you can see auto power panel and EFIS displays. We've got Airbus A320 seats, an overhead panel that runs through a touch monitor. That's honestly just insane. Insane. Oh my God. All right. So this is an interesting setup here. Botting setup. All right. Another hybrid setup. Very, very good. Multi-panel and also here actually why do you have two sets of throttle quadrant? Like how many airplanes do you want to fly at the same time? Anyway, this is all right. What is that? Is that a rudder pedal? Never seen this thing. All right, yeah, pretty good. What else is there? We've got an electronic guitar. I think it's made by the company of Chapman. I think they do like hybrid guitars, which is insane. This is actually a really good guitar. Oh, my man. It's got another Airbus joystick, but also minus aura for putting it on the right side. Take a look at this. We've got the Boeing seat. We've got a pretty good TV stand. We've got everything we need. This is great. I'm not sure though. I mean, to fly an airplane, especially here with this kind of setup, you also really do need a mouse, which is right here. That can be a bit inconvenient to control your cockpit using the mouse here on the small thing. But hey, this is good. 7 out of 10 for the seat. All right, and another good one with a vertical monitor as well. Good. Especially like the idea of using this thing here as a mouse pad on top of the Bravo throttle quadrant. Actually pretty brilliant. It's also a 7 out of 10. Good idea. All right, my man's rocking the OG setup. 10 out of 10 OG setup. Now, Joe right here simply just cheated. He sent in his company's A320 flight simulator. All right. That doesn't count. Anyway, Tony right here. Please don't tell me you use it. I think we figured on the channel so far that you're not supposed to use a racing steering wheel to steer airplane. Oh yeah, there was another one. Oh, okay, all right, okay. It's a hybrid setup as well. Okay. I was about to explode. All right, we've got aviation lover, and honestly, I'm having a hard time believing this. This is an A220 cockpit. That's just insane. It's my dad's sim, but he lets me use. Gee, that's the coolest dad in the world. Is that a full-on A220? It's insane. There's no way this is at home, but I'm gonna still have it at 10 out of 10. My man Brian right here is rocking full-on wing military setup. That's insanely good. I have the same rudder pedals. They're great. So everybody, there it is. I'm sorry if your setup didn't make it into the video. It's 1,000,000 hours long already, but I can't make it go any longer. You guys have amazing setups. This is insanely cool, so keep it going, and I'll see you guys in the skies of the flight sim world. Everybody, thank you guys much for watching this video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. As always, good night. And a special thanks goes out to my members, my supporters, Guns Killer, R27, James Duram, that dude, Anime Gods of Gaming, Derek, Insider Plane, Nishijitsu Finder, Professional Jamal, Ryland Williams, and New the York. You've got beautiful names.